In Texas, a man who spent his career inside the juvenile justice system was unmasked as a predator, and the only reason he was caught is because law enforcement was already waiting. Dale Criddle, 51 years old, from Bryan, Texas. He was a juvenile probation officer. His job was to guide young people away from trouble, to protect them, to be the adult in the room they could trust. Instead, he used the dark web to plan something monstrous. Criddle believed he was communicating with the mother who was willing to let him exploit her 11-year-old daughter. He used hidden dark web networks to coordinate what he thought was a deal. The conversations were detailed. The intentions were clear. He drove all the way from Bryan, Texas to Wiley, Texas. That is a 3-hour drive. He made that drive because he believed a child was waiting for him, but the person he was messaging was not a mother. It was law enforcement. The moment Criddle arrived at the meeting point in Wiley, federal agents and local police closed in. He was arrested on the spot. He did not get to hurt a child that day. During questioning after his arrest, Criddle fully admitted his intentions to investigators. He told them what he planned to do. And when forensic teams searched his cell phone, they found an extensive collection of child exploitation material. Dale Criddle pleaded guilty to attempted coercion and enticement of a minor. He was sentenced to 15 years and 10 months in federal prison. 190 months. The judge was Jeremy Criddle of the Eastern District of Texas. The prosecution was handled by Assistant United States Attorney Michael Anderson. The investigation was led by the FBI as part of Project Safe Childhood, a Department of Justice task force that tracks down predators operating in the digital shadows. United States Attorney Jay Combs condemned Criddle's actions, noting the dedicated work of the agents who stopped him before a child could be harmed. Here's what makes this case different from the others we have covered. Criddle was not a police officer. He was not a correctional guard. He was a juvenile probation officer. His entire career was built around young people in the justice system. Kids who were already vulnerable. Kids who were already in trouble. Kids who needed an adult they could trust. He was that adult. And he was a predator. The question that hangs over this case is simple. How was this person hired? How did he pass background checks? How long was he thinking about doing this before he actually tried? And was there ever a moment before the FBI caught him when someone suspected something and said nothing? Dale Criddle will spend the next 15 years behind federal prison walls. He will never work with children again. But the system that hired him, that gave him access to vulnerable kids, that trusted him with their futures. That system has questions to answer. When the people we trust to protect our children are the ones hunting them, the damage goes beyond one case. It destroys faith in every person wearing that badge, that uniform, that job title. And rebuilding that faith starts with asking the hard questions about how this happened in the first place.